let's say that is true. Let's say I concede all of that, Tyzan. Even still, you'd have to concede that raping babies is not objectively
but then
wrong.
you would say, all right, God told me that raping babies is wrong, so I won't do it.
All you're doing is hopping back into something. I just conceded, Tyzan. I just conceded, Tyzan. Tyzan, I just conceded. I don't know why you keep making that point. But you agree, though, that you believe raping babies is not objectively bad or good, right?
What do you mean by objective, innit?
Outside of yourself.
Yeah, but then who does that? Everybody does it inside of themselves.
That's fine. That's fine. But you agree you do that too, right? Yeah, raping babies is not bad or good objectively, yes? Because objective doesn't exist.
But it's misleading, isn't it?
It's not misleading. See, notice, Tyzan, notice how I asked Bubba the question? He says, no, it's not bad or good, right? He gave an explanation, which is perfectly fine. But when I ask you the same question, you have the same ideology as him. You go, you do it too. No, it doesn't matter, bro. Just say yes or no.
No, do you know why, innit? Because he understood the questions. He was like, you know what? Let me just say no.
Of course he did, because he has 2 IQ. He has above 2 IQ.
Right. So why won't you listen to what I'm bloody saying, you bastard, isn't it? I'm saying to you, bastard, that you say subjective opinion with authority is now the objective oogie boogie man who told me I can't do it, innit?
That's fine. You're just moving the goalpost in that scenario. I just told you I concede. What do you not understand?
No, okay, you wanted me to acknowledge. I want you to acknowledge something now.
Acknowledge what?
All right. So you say.
Do you acknowledge what I'm saying first? Just say yes.
All right, but like you think. Wait, listen.
Yes. Just say yes. You acknowledge it. Say yes. I acknowledge it. I'm Tyzan. I acknowledge it.
Yes. But let me tell you something.
So just to clarify, you don't believe that raping babies is bad or good. Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Because in the future when I say this, I don't want you like saying some random bullshit that you didn't actually say it. Okay,
let me tell you something, innit? Let me tell you something, yeah? Imagine there's not fucking me, innit? Random guy.
Give an example, okay.
No, exactly, innit? Imagine there's a guy and baby. Do you think the baby's gonna say that it wasn't wrong that you did that to me because it hurt? So if you can feel harm, you can't tell it's harm. But it's not good or bad, innit? But I can tell it's a wrong thing to do, innit?
I don't know why you're giving this example. I don't know.
Because what you're saying, that in subjective moralism, there's no right or wrong in it. But if I tell you from my subjective point of view that it's fucking wrong, you don't think it's wrong. I don't give a fuck, but I can still hurt. It hurts me, innit?
That's fine. But right. you have to acknowledge Tyzan. Again,
so
this is very simple. This is very simple.
I acknowledge.
I
acknowledge. I acknowledge you. I love Pakistan.
You acknowledge? Okay, fine. Khalas, we can continue to the next game.
Right. So
come back to the lobby. Start the next lobby. Start the next game.
It's too distracting in there, isn't it?
Start the next game.
All right. Whatever. Basically, what I'm saying is, from your point. Okay, but can you acknowledge something now? So you
don't acknowledge it. I reject it completely. Fantastic.
Okay, that's your. Okay, I don't respect you now because of that. Let me explain what I'm saying.
No, I know you explained it 3 times. You explained it multiple times yesterday, right? And that's
okay, so you say fine. No, but when you push me into the corner of saying whether or not raping a baby is acceptable, you're saying a couple of things there.
I never said acceptable.
No, I don't care what you said. You're implying a few things. So whether like moral subjective morals, if you're implying that people are going to start raping babies based on that, and you're saying it's a better system, you're saying it's a better system to look at the objective truth to tell you what to do and what not to do. And you say it's better because you can say that God told me to do it as the one stable figure. But then I will say, what are you basing it off? A belief system that you cannot affirm or deny. What can I base my subjective moralism on? It will be the fact that I have a brain and I can comprehend the scenario I'm in and look and reflect.
Okay.
But one of them is better, right?
Can I speak?
I said one of them is better, right?
Can I speak?
Okay, you're running.
Because I'm going to answer and then I'm going to elaborate on the answer.
I'll get some water.
Okay, take your time. Get yourself some
can he hear us, dude? I've never heard his accent so thick.
No, he did that on purpose when he's like.
But like, dude, sometimes it just slipped out so casually. I thought
I just can't fucking believe it. To be honest, let's be real.
He got trauma from yesterday. What's up, Thunder? By the way.
No, but that's not Thunder. That's the problem, because the implication is to say you're correct and I'm wrong because therefore raping babies.
No, not at all.
How? First and foremost, I will.
Okay, I'll wait for you to speak and then I'll speak to answer your question. By the way.
Perfectly fine, but still, when it comes to like subjective moral, you're saying that I have to be comparable to raping children in regards to thinking about the point, and it leads to there when it doesn't. But that's what you say. Anyone else can speak as well if you think it does.
Let me know when I can answer.
If you say that your subjective morals ends up raping babies, putting you in fucking jail, love. Do you get it? That's why we've got a legal system, which was the precursor to the conversation based on markers for safeguarding. All right? So raping babies doesn't become acceptable. Do you understand? The objective
let me know when I can speak.
position is the law system rather than God. But
equals 4, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's all you're saying. You're saying obvious shit. Everybody here understands. I don't know why you keep saying it. I don't disagree with you.
Don't tell me I hate babies, innit?
No, I did.
That's where his accent slips out, bro.
That's not my real accent. I'm just like, I'm putting on the Bradford accent.
So I'm simply saying you have to. I'm making you aware of what follows from your ideology. Okay, most of the time, right, when people have this ideology, they don't understand that that's where it leads, and usually they have conflicts. They end up contradicting themselves. For you to be logically consistent, you have to say, okay, well, raping babies is not bad or good. I'm not saying whether it's acceptable. Welcome back, Nana. I'm not saying whether it's acceptable or not. That's a whole different conversation. That could be even within your moral framework. You can say that's unacceptable for whatever reasons. But to say that something is objectively good or bad in your thought, your perspective, is doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't. And that's why Bubba understands that, because he has above 2 IQ. Okay? He understands that he has to say that because that is the truth within that moral framework. Right. And I'm just adding this on there, Tyzan. I had the same way of thinking. So don't think I'm making this argument, or making an argument, or making you look bad, or saying you support raping babies, or saying you would rape babies, or you have to go rape babies. None of this. I'm not saying any of that. I'm simply making something apparent to you. And if you don't like that, either A, you're contradicting yourself, or B, you have to change the moral framework. That's for you to decide. I don't really care. Okay? I'm not saying that just because you have that framework, now you're going to go do, rape babies and shit. No, you can have other reasonings for that. That's that. To add another point, just real quick, I'm not saying you can't have good aspects of your life without religion. I'm not saying that. Without understanding the truth. I'm not saying that. You can come to some decent conclusions. You can come to some good conclusions that make sense, that justify this. I agree with that. You can have that outside of religion. Just like when I wasn't Muslim, I didn't fucking rape babies, Tyzan. Because I understood the reasonings behind not to fucking rape babies. I don't have a desire to rape fucking babies. Okay? So I'm not putting that on you. I'm not saying if you have your framework, you have to go and do that. I'm not saying that's what follows. I'm not saying society now goes into chaos or any of this. For the third time, I've said this now. Okay.
Right. So who's correct? The objective right in regards to a God, or the objective right in regards to a legal system?
That's a different topic that I don't want to dive into. You can dive into that with Bubba.
Well, we've now clarified objective morality and subjective morality, and the difference between opinion.
And I believe in objective morality. You do not.
No, you think you do, but you don't.
Yes, under your ideology and framework, yes. Of course not. You don't, because you don't believe it exists.
No, but like that's for anyone. It's like I'm religious and I pick this, right, but I have to affirm this is the truth and it's the objective truth. But then again, there's someone next door, innit, who's fucking playing to bloody Krishna and Haniva.
Yeah.
But that's the objective truth in their opinion.
The way you speak right now.
No, I'm not.
Because even when I had your ideology, I still recognize it being different ideologies, right? But you're being arrogant. You're being arrogant right now. You're being very arrogant right now, which is fine. But that's why you keep saying the same thing.
You're being arrogant.
You are the ultimate, which is fine.
All right. I don't think so.
You're under your framework. You're essentially God.
No, I'll stop you right there. We're not.
What's the difference?
We're not claiming to be God. We're not claiming to be a deity.
I never said you, Bubba.
I know. Well, even under his framework, he's not claiming to be a deity.
Under his framework, he operates as if he is God.
No, he's not claiming to be a deity. He's claiming to be a human being who grounds his own morality rather than it being grounded by some higher moral authority.
Never said he's claiming anything. I said he's operating as if...
I'm operating as if I'm the guy who can make the decisions, right?
You are the peak at which your desires are basically at the top of your hierarchy in which you operate by. Right? There's nothing above that to you. At my moral framework, my perspective, my reality, God is at the top.
Just to clarify, in your opinion.
So
to clarify that in your opinion.
Yeah, from your ideology, I guess it would be an opinion.
From your opinion.
From your ideology.
From your ideology, and it'll be your opinion.
My ideology would just be objective fact.
No, it wouldn't be. You'd now just be
again, you're doing the same thing, and I'm not taking the bait.
Why are we like? Why are we clashing so much over this? We really don't agree with each other, bro. Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, and I've been saying that over and over again, but you're the one that says a statement. I don't agree with the statement. You're like, well, now you're just being disingenuous. No, nigga, I'm not.
Statement. You're like gaslighting yourself into not saying.
I'm not gaslighting anything. I just don't agree with your statements, and that's perfectly fine.
I feel like
I even told you that I don't even think yours is necessarily. I don't even think there's necessarily any contradictions within your moral framework.
Yeah, but regardless, like you saying that. Okay, right. That's fine. I get it.
No moral framework.
Nothing. No worries.
I've had your ideology, Tyzan.
No, we don't have. You didn't have my ideology.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I was just more sophisticated with it. You're new to it.
Okay, whatever. Okay, good.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't have the conversation anymore. To be honest.
Okay, that's fine.
You
made a choice, and then you can acknowledge that you made a choice, and that's it. Right?
Yes. Life is filled with choices. Yes.
Yeah, and then you made a subjective choice based on your own system to understand that your morals imply with something. Now you can affirm that a fucking objective God exists. You can't say. You can say it, but saying it changes something for you internally. So everyone knows you made a choice to a claim of God. If you say it's not, you're bound to something. You're in a fucking contract in the same way. It doesn't matter what you say. This is not my opinion.
Are you guys done?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Tyzan.
Can I stop?
If he wants to say it one more time for the class.
Can I stop recording?
Yeah, go on then. Let me hear that though. I want to see how much I was bugging out in there. Like.